That we are playing Witcher Wild Hunt. So, in this episode, we are going to start Blood and Wine DLC. So, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what's happening here.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Let me help you with the bandits. Get rid of these bandits first. Horse ones come and replace him.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Nice.
These are coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hello, cats. Don't kill them. Just don't kill them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Take my advice. Listen to Palmerin. Seems they won't heed your call. Seems they won't heed your call.
Noble Palmerin's given you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
what?
Or you're in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint, and they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood! By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Any last words? Come on, come closer. Damn it. Not good.
Just like that.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend.
Let me loot them,
Come,
let me
Geralt.
loot them.
It's
please.
time we delivered our message.
Let me loot them. I'd love to loot them. No, unfortunately we can't loot them. We can't.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta, say all that? Or
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
these bees, tell me more.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. The feast-goers none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A knight in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint! Whoa, they look good. So this is a new place, Toussaint. Nice. Certain merchants will sell you potion of clearance. This potion returns all your spent ability points, and in the option you can choose whether the route to your current object will be shown on the minimap. Yeah, that's good to know. When you draw on Place of Power, you receive an additional ability point. Place of Power can be found all over the world. Art sign cut put out fires, including burning foes set on flame with the Igni sign. Grandmaster Witcher gear unlocks additional effects once you collect them all parts of a set. Or part of a set. Look for boats along the coast and near Toussaint. So this is new place, Toussaint. That is good. Let's go there and have some fun in Toussaint. Wow, this looks really good. What a beautiful horses.
The land of love.
Toussaint!
Exactly how I remembered it.
Oh, so beautiful.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance.
Blood and
see for
Wine
yourself.
expansion.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
Do you insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Who is that man? What? This is not an ordinary man. Ouch. Poor horse. No. Let's fight this beast. Because
My lady, your water! I kill a monster! All for one, one for all!
Giant Slayer.
Beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
How'd the giant
A
wind up here?
giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Oh, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. Yeah. He's doing the thing. What is... Oh, poor horse. So this horse died so badly. There is no way to get inside. Yeah, there is. The door is locked though. So sad. I could go up and see what is up here. Can I go inside or not? Lock there. Ooh. What are you doing up here? Some would say. It is locked.
Ow!
You know what? I'm going to do some meditation, regenerate my health back, and see what did we get. Bonus experience from monsters. Galway trophy. Follow the Milton place of.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
No, I couldn't read. Oh, damn, I couldn't read. I forgot to read.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name...
Let's see how... Blood and Wine quest. Place where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine. Wine are marked with that thing. Okay. Ooh, this place is really big. Wow. And Duchy of Tucson. So there is Tucson. Nice, 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 nice.
Speak on her behalf. We are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank. For the glory of her grace!
Got guests. Careful.
Oh, these things explodes as well. Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, ouch. What is that? What are they doing? No, 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 back. Ooh.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Come on, Geralt. Hate you sometimes when you do not respond to my pushing and pressing.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say.
A wooden spoon. I don't know why she used that.
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in, check the other nets. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Nets were attached here.
Let's do it.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen. Which direction they took. We should ask there.
Someone is watching us.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet. Of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I
Okay.
have to leave you, sir. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
You are so slow.
Knight
Come
in the service
on.
of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to...
You are so slow. Oh, we found ourselves a new boat. Boot. And this is new sword, Toussaint Ducala Grandmaster. Oh, the Halia. This is new one.
Through my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. Traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
This place is so beautiful.
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
Yeah, they do have actually. Otherwise, how they become a monster? How they become who they are? They still need to be born by someone, so mama and papa is always good to have. Old palette.
Fetch this empty dead. Sweep up here. Botch it.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners? Red, white, and rose.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sirden. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have...
Did you see anyone?
Not the...
What did you...
I saw...
Get a good look at the...
They had a heart.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rossel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his house on.
Someone is listening
While
us.
you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable!
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Folk are saying the beast is divining punishment.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, that were...
Let him...
The Dutch...
Yes.
They slipped picky. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Okay, follow Milton.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fishhook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
No touching.
Yes, kind sir.
Worth doth one know. Slot.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fishhook like that, you must have your pick of the ladies.
How do you know my name? How do you know my name?
I shall be off once I finish my pattern.
How do you know my name? Witcher Geralt of Rivia, how do you know my name? What is this? You can use dice to change the color of your armor. Remember, you can only change the color of item belonging to Witcher gear set. You can use the preview option to see how an item will look after you apply DU to it. To do this, select the DU, press and select the item you wish to dye. Anytime you can use the dye remover to restore an item's original color, so there is no need to be teamed. Go ahead and experience. So this is Grey Armory Dew. Dew, an item from Witcher gear set given color magic. Interesting. I wonder, how do they know my name already? This is a handkerchief DLC. Dear fellow Gwent lovers, most honorable girl slayer of monster, all evils never summoned from Duchess and old filament. Free their hire to a witcher of witchers. Wanted the White Wolf. Seems we have a few contract already. That's nice. For this one, as let me see, here it is. Wow, we have a few contracts here. One. Okay, so for this I just like to where is my horse? Not coming. I like to, when I'm done with this mission, I'm going to go around all these places, notice board, and gather all the contracts. Then I play the real game. That's my plan. But I have all the contracts, everything that I need.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Let's save the game here.
Damn it, killer must still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be. Killed with a single blow. Woman from the inn was wearing this coat. In the cellar, gotta be. Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. Revermuck carried the body in his cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
Oops. Uh-oh.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Okay. What is going on?
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Sorry about that.
I cannot let you leave.
Okay. Let me see if I can use anything against this. Moondust, vampire oil, black blood, and Yarden. So black blood, potion, oil, moondust. So black blood is it then? Vampire oil, moondust. I do have equipped moondust, so potion, vampire oil, potion, black blood.
Lifesavers.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, ouch.
Blood.
Yeah.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though? Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Wow. An examination.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims.
I forgot to examine the chest. Please, 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 can you return? I want to examine the chest. Oh, you can't do it. Damn. I really want to examine the chest. I couldn't do it. Oh, that was bad. I forgot to examine the chest. It's really bad. And then it is a vineyard, so this is fine. I forgot to examine the chest. That was unfortunate. Okay everyone, thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe and see you in the next episode. Bye.